Oh boy. Wow, we're off to a great start. Thank you, Jim Goose and Movie Star Fingernails and DV. How you doing? I got a message about that.
Hi,
Uh,
welcome back to Detroit. I hope you've enjoyed your experience so far.
yeah, I got a message about that, DV. And before I get into that, let me say again, Twits Buds, thank you for the follow. Southern Style TN, thank you for the follow. Your name sounds familiar. You're a follower of mine on Twitch. I know you can't respond right away, but sorry, timer's necessary. Oh, and BJF was here early saying MKE Army. Uh, so, and Deuce Cheaters here. How you doing? So, yeah, I got a message about that. I got a message about that, DV, and it sounds like I didn't listen to the show. I didn't listen to it, so I'm just going on based on what I heard. Sounds like he didn't like it that I still had the StreamYard up after MLC ended when I was live, and because he just left camera, I didn't even really think about closing the window. And then all of a sudden he shows up. He's back on camera on his StreamYard link, and I thought he could see me because you should be able to see everybody's backstage, and I was clearly on camera. So I thought he knew. I thought he saw me, but I guess he didn't,
You
and
look
he's not
tired
happy
today.
about it.
I hope you're doing okay.
Uh, no, I don't remember him eating. He was taking it down. He was just shutting everything down. He was just shutting everything down. I thought he could see. I thought he was able to see me the whole time, but I guess he didn't. Because he should always be able to see who's backstage and them on camera. At least that's the way it always looks for me. Does it look differently for him? Hell, I use StreamYard for free. I'm not subscribed to it currently, so and that's what I'm able to see. So I thought he saw me the whole time, but I guess he didn't, and I didn't mean to piss him off. So that's basically it. Well, chat. Oh wait, I'm still smoking. So what was I saying? I went to Flagstaff today, and holy shit, I was gonna post a picture. I wasn't
If
expecting
a
to get
man has
paid,
not discovered something he will die for, he's not fit to live.
but I didn't mean to piss him
That's a
off.
quote from Martin Luther King. I thought you'd like it.
Yeah, I didn't mean to piss him off. I thought he knew. But, but yeah, I went to Flagstaff and it was cool to be back in the snow again. I haven't driven in the snow in a while, so so I was kind of nervous to do it again. I'm not gonna lie, felt like a little bitch, but after being in the snow for a while, I was like, okay, I got comfortable and I felt good again. And I was kind of then I dropped by a place I used to work at and saw some former co-workers and said hello to them before heading back to town. And yeah, it was cool.
The most important thing is not to live, but to have a reason to live.
Curry Favor, how you
That's a
doing?
quote from Jean Genot, a French writer.
And oh, it was nice to see them finally expanding the I-17 in some areas. Some of that shit was long overdue. How far is that from you? About a couple of hours. Like, for my exact location, maybe 124 miles. I'll have to double check because technically I live closer to Flag now, but driving there from work, I'm not sure. But it was a good drive. It was nice to get the fresh air. A lot of questions about your face. Yes. Uh, my superior, I happen to run into all of my superiors, and they all ask me the same question. And I just said, I just tripped and fell Friday night and just left it at that. One of them, I added the comment, yeah, I thought the bleeding would never stop. Speaking of, that,
Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on.
she's going to sing a whole song now?
Just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything
All right.
will be alright.
I'm trying to talk. Oh shit, we're jumping right in. Fuck. I should have picked a different menu option. Okay. Um Chat. Yeah, speaking of my face, after I got a shower this morning and uh I was not thinking of being careful with the towel, and when I was drying off my face up here, it just started running down my eye. It just really just started bleeding. And yeah, it was just running down my eye, and I was like, I felt like Lisa Garland and Silent Hill. November 5th, 2038. But how's everybody's day? No androids allowed. Find Lieutenant Anderson. Oh, okay.
Shit, I thought androids weren't allowed in here. What's your problem?
Oh, that should be him right here.
Buy me a drink? That's what I thought.
All right, this is the guy I think it is. Let's see who recognizes him. Oh, I thought Earl's is like poking fun at my nose.
Lieutenant Anderson, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife. I looked for you at the station, but nobody knew where you were. They said you were probably having a drink nearby. I was lucky to find you at the 5th bar.
What do you want?
You were assigned a case early this evening. A homicide involving a CyberLife android. In accordance with procedure, the company has allocated a specialized model to assist investigators.
Well, I don't need any assistance. Especially not from a plastic asshole like you. Just be a good
Plastic
little robot
asshole.
and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I know I've seen him in some stuff.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant, but I must insist. My instructions stipulate that I have to accompany you.
You know where you can stick your instructions?
No. Where?
Never mind.
He's tense.
I
Understanding.
understand that some people are not comfortable in the presence of androids, but
I am perfectly comfortable. Now back off before I crush you like an empty beer can.
I apologize, Lieutenant. I didn't mean to bother you. I'll wait for you outside. Take your time.
Did you say homicide?
Oh, welcome back, Stone Cold Stutter. So we got someone else familiar with this game. Doom was here yesterday saying this game was good. This is my second
You wait
time.
here. It won't be long.
Oh, your voice is...
No way.
Oh,
Coming with you.
oh shit.
Listen,
I hit the
you
wrong
have to
button.
Stop pissing me off if you want to make it through the rest of the night in one piece.
Shit. Inflicting orders. Selecting priority. Alright, looks like we're forced to go.
Josh Douglas from Channel 16. Can you confirm that this is a homicide?
Oh, you voiced Mr. Krabs? Did he really?
Have they said anything?
Typical DPD. They don't tell us shit.
Androids are not permitted beyond this point.
It's with me. You don't talk, you don't touch anything, and you stay out of my way. Got it?
Got it.
Evening, Hank. We were starting to think you weren't gonna show.
Yeah, that was the plan until this asshole found me.
So,
Does this other guy look familiar?
yourself an android, huh?
Oh, very funny. Just tell me what happened.
Theater call around 8 from the landlord. Tenant hadn't paid his rent for a few months, so he thought he'd drop by, see what was going on.
What's up, Mint Diggity?
The victim's name's Carl.
Nah, okay.
He has a record for theft and aggravated assault. According to the neighbors, he was kind of a loner. Stayed inside most of the time. They hardly ever saw him.
Well, stayed easy in. Wasn't worth
I am
going
alive.
out in the middle of the night. Could have waited till morning.
I'd say he's been there for a good 3 weeks. We'll know more when the coroner gets here. There's a kitchen knife over here. Probably the murder weapon.
Any sign of a break-in?
Nope. The landlord said the front door was locked from the inside. All the windows were boarded up. The killer must have gone out the back way.
What do we know about his android?
Not much. The neighbors confirmed he had one, but it wasn't here when we arrived. I gotta get some air. Make yourself at home. I'll be outside if you need me.
Another android killing. Stone Cold doesn't think that guy looks familiar. Okay. I wasn't sure. I mean, hell, I did.
It's perfect. It's
Hell,
what you need. No human rights like this. Chris, was this written in the victim's blood?
I would say so. We're taking samples for analysis.
Red ice. Seems our friend Carlos liked to party. Chris, I want full analysis on the narcotics.
Consider it done, Lieutenant.
Red ice. Because, I don't know, I'm curious of what I might have missed the first time when I was just playing the Quarry again. I didn't realize that that fat guy from Remember the Titans and American History X was even in the Quarry. Obviously, he's lost all that weight and he's all buff now, but I just did not recognize him in that game, and when it was just kind of crazy. And I found out it was him. Dooza says, red ice, you're bleeding into your ice. Smart ass. Victim used drugs.
Hey, Mike, you finished taking samples there?
Yeah, that's it.
Where's the murder weapon? Not bleeding into it yet. Analyze. No fingerprints. Android involvement. Sample.
Oh, Jesus, what the hell are you doing?
I'm analyzing the blood.
Hey, Hot Dog
I can check
KB.
samples in real
We just
time.
started this chapter.
I'm sorry. I should have warned you.
Okay, just don't put any more evidence in your mouth. You got it?
Got it.
Fucking hell, I can't believe this shit.
Dried blood analysis. Carlos Ortiz. Dried blood, more of his. Yeah, I heard, Doctor. I already talked about it. Maybe I'll talk about it later.
What's keeping in the car? He should have been.
More dried blood right there.
Half hour. He's on his way. It won't be long now.
Used to analyze.
Mr. Kill Everything, go fuck yourself.
Our new follower, Twitspud, just subscribed on Twitch. Hey, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel. Feel free to join chat. I know I can read all the chats, and all the chats will show up on screen. Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. And of course, I read them all out. Well, most out loud. So you can still join the conversation. But thank you, Twitspud. Fingerprints match Carlos. Criminal record, theft, and aggravated assault. Yeah, I didn't watch it, Mint Diggity, so. But I did get a message about it. And I already explained it. But Deviant took a knife. But like I said, I didn't mean to piss him off, and I thought he knew I was there. So that's all I really got to say about it. All right. Deviant was attacked. Emotional shock. Oh! So he... So he just started beating up on his android. And the android defended itself. Took a knife. Got him. So he ends up over here. So how does he get from here and there? So the guy was stoned, probably stoned, and just attacked his android. His android defended itself. Android sex officially better. Sorry, ladies, but the plastic can't be beat. Oh, jeez. %68% of men prefer sex with an android to a real woman. And 52% of men saying they're tired. They tried the expensive at least one. Wait. Oh, tried the experience. Oh gosh, my eyes. Learn to read, MKE. And with 52% of men saying they tried the experience at least once, that's a lot of Android love to go around. There are a few reasons given for this preference, but we think we know the real reason. Androids don't want to talk about their feelings afterwards. This story was sponsored by Eating Club. Discretion is our middle name. So wait, did this guy take a baseball bat to his sex bot or something? Hot Dog KB coming in with the breaking news. Dang, Dolly Parton's husband just passed. Been married 60 years now. Oh, wow. No, he didn't do anything weird. But yeah, I thought he could see me. I mean, I thought he could see his backstage. Besides, I forgot I had the window up because I got a multi-screen system thing. And it's like when he came back, I was like, oh shit. And I thought he could see me. So, oh well. But, like I said earlier, Chad, I apologize. I didn't mean to piss anybody off. Especially him. Yeah, nothing nefarious. He didn't do it. It's not like he did it. I don't know. Nick with a FO724 says MK has a honker. It's still a little sore, but it's healing up. Curry says you were trying to see if he's still. One thing after MLC. One thing after MLC. In fact, let me get some more ice. I'll share this with you. Got my ice. So one thing about MLC, the show ends. Anybody still around is still on camera and can still talk. KB and I has talked a couple of times after the show has ended, or exchanged a few words. Lately, he just lately, at least the times I'm on, he just gets up right away and does whatever he does. And the time that Tom Myers and I were on, when the show ended, KB got off screen, or I think he sat for like 1 second because Tom and I started talking to each other immediately offline after the show ended. We talked for a little while. So when the stream is over, you could still talk with each other with who's around. Sometimes You say, great show, have a good one, and cheers, and la da da. Um, but yeah, there's been a number of times where um, I just didn't close the window, and I got up and left, and it's like, oh shit, the window is still open, exit out. So, and that was the same thing with that Saturday night. I I didn't close the window right away, and I was setting up my stream, and because I got three screens here, and I remember uh, my stream was over here, and the MLC screen was over here, and I just wasn't paying attention because nothing there was no activity. And all of a sudden, I just see him like come up on screen, and I was like, oh shit! But like I said, I thought he could see me because it still shows anybody that's in here. Uh, and it's you should still be able to see me. Juice Cheater says, you should have listened back when he did say you guys have talked after the chat ended a few minutes. Yeah. Oh, I remember that. He said, KB said, uh, MKE and Tom Myers got along famously. Something like that. Mint Diggity says, I like your aesthetic. The green screen MKE looks fat. I got some other ones I've been meaning to try, see if people like it. Curry. Oh, Curry Favor. um, oh, was KB listening to Tom and I talk? No, dudes, it was a. You act like you're trying to violate him. Something. No, that was the never the case. It's just all of a sudden when you see his face pop back in the screen, it's like, oh shit. But yeah, I honestly thought he could see me too. I he should have, because I it you could see everybody who's backstage or still on screen or whatever. He should be able to see that. So I thought he knew I was still there, and I thought he was looking at me at one point or something. I wasn't sure. He had to have seen me. He had to have seen me. It's hard for me to believe that he could not see me when he went back to his computer. Because he's a host, he should see everybody. Because I can only see the screen, and I can only see me. If there was anybody else in there, I wouldn't have been able to see it. Only the host could see it, unless I pay. I don't know. I don't pay for StreamYard, so I'm describing what I see. No, I'm just telling my Curry Favor. No, I'm just telling my side of things. My left eye. Oh, I think you're just looking at shadow. I think you're just looking at shadow. But I don't know whether he's overreacting or not. I didn't mean to piss him off. Anyways. But who brought it up? No, KB and I's even talked after the show has ended for a few minutes. I've done it with someone else too. I'm trying to remember. Tom Myers was the last one I did talk to after the show ended. Because KB got up and left, and Tom and I, yeah, we just talked. I don't remember for how long, but we talked for a bit. I know everybody likes to rip on Tom, and Tom and I have opposing views on a lot of things, but I do enjoy talking with him. I think he's a good guy. We both seem to have the uh, the same goals, but we just have different methods of getting there. Deuce Cheater says Tom sucks. I think he's a really nice guy. I've heard I've heard some of his jokes, some of his political jokes, and I was kind of like, yeah, not with you on it. But it's like not with you on it, but whatever. Maybe other people like it, and I don't know. But I think talking with him is a completely different. How do I put it? I don't know how to put it. BJF. But yeah. All right, this is twice I talked about it, and we're not even an hour into the stream. We're supposed to be playing this game. Obsessive writing. Ooh, what's this? Religious offering. But yeah, I'll always talk to Tom. I like listening to people who have opposing viewpoints than me. And Tom seems to get the same. I get the impression that Tom gets. Uh, he seems to enjoy that as well. It's like listening to opposing viewpoints from me. But I think we got along pretty well together. I mean, I think Bernie Sanders said it perfectly. It's like it's good to talk. It's good to talk and listen. I've seen some old videos where you like talk to like some punk rockers or goth people and listen to what they had to say. Damn, this guy's all about getting, all about sticking his dick in shit.
All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for the ride. Great party.
Wait, Lieutenant. I can't stay if you leave.
As much as it breaks my heart, this is where we part ways.
I just need 5 minutes to finish my investigation.
Five minutes.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Whatever.
I'm alive. So multiple cuts. 28. Deceased more than 19 days ago. Fingerprints match. So this guy was beating up his sex bot. And the sex bot defended itself. Red ice. So he was acetone, lithium, thrithium, toluene, hydrochloric acid. Jeez. I don't want to examine his gun. Oh, what's this? Reconstruct. He tripped over his bottles. Victim fell here. Victim was stabbed. It came from the kitchen, which we already knew that. So at some point, he got back up, and the android stabbed again. Ooh, back that up. Stab. All right. News Shooter says the android is the real Mr. Kill Everything.
He was stabbed 28 times.
Yeah. Seems like the killer really had it in for him.
Wait, there's nothing else to look at? Wait, there's more evidence to look at. What else do we need to look at? Oh, escape. Oh. Okay, we got a model of shoes.
Inside. Killer must have gone out this way.
There are no footprints apart from Officer Collins' size 10 shoes.
Well, this happened weeks ago. Tracks could have faded.
No, this type of soil would retain a trace. Nobody's been out here for a long time.
Deviant didn't escape this way. Okay. It has to be this. Look at the blinds. No, don't pick up the porno mag, the advertising of sex bots. Maybe it wasn't. Come on, let's find it out before my 5 minutes runs up. Is it not through here? Come on. Can I go outside? Report. I'm not ready to report. I want to know where the deviant left through. No, we're not reporting yet. Come on. This window's open. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? It's only giving me... Oh, this. But that's still in the way. AC/DC's coming in with a report that Newports are a nuisance. How you doing, AC/DC? How's your day? Ooh, chat's coming in hard all of a sudden. You know, bringing up Tom Myers again. When he said, I'm the only one who used Newport in the proper term, meaning the cigarette. And it's like, yep, and I'm going to burn this one. And he did laugh. I give him props for that. I don't know where to look. This place is a shambles. A normal Detroit house. But look, it looks like there's a hatch right here. No, it's just I guess Tom set me up for the joke because he said I'm the only one who used well, yeah, I'm the only one who used Newport in the proper term, and it's like, yep, and I'm gonna burn this motherfucker, something like that. I'm gonna burn this bitch, and he set me up for the joke, and then I lit my cigarette. I don't know what else to do. It says we... Alright.
Lieutenant,
Fuck it.
I think I figured out what happened.
Oh, yeah? Shoot, I'm all ears.
It all started
Yeah, Frank,
in the kitchen.
I'm not going over it again right now, Frank. But how you doing?
There are obvious signs of a struggle. Question is...
I got a message
what
about it.
happened here?
Okay, another work email. Yeah, I talked about it earlier. You'll have to check it out later. Someone sent me a message about it, so I explained everything the best I could based on what I was told.
I think the victim attacked the android
The bat.
with the bat.
That lines up with the evidence. Go on.
Hey, Chris Mack. Why are you feeling bad? And how you doing, Frank?
The victim stabbed the android.
No, that can't be.
No,
right. It doesn't fit the evidence.
No, it doesn't fit the evidence. Fuck.
The android threw the chair.
Your story makes no sense. We've got to stick to the facts.
The android stabbed the victim.
So the android was trying to defend itself, right?
Gosh dang, I screwed that up.
Okay, then what happened?
The victim fled to...
The victim fell in the living
the
room.
living room.
All right, I got to focus on... I'm already screwing up the story, so I got to focus on this. I'll get back to you, chat.
And he tried to get away from the android. All right, that makes sense.
The android murdered the victim with the knife.
Okay. Your theory's not totally ridiculous. But it doesn't tell us where the android went.
It was damaged by the bat and lost some therium.
Lost some what?
Therium. You call it blue blood. It's the fluid that powers androids' biocomponents. It evaporates after a few hours and becomes invisible to the naked eye.
Oh. But I bet you can still see it, can't you?
Correct.
Yeah.
Search for blue. Okay. Hot dog KB. Frank says he's going to be taking. Seriously. I don't know. Look, he might be upset, but I thought he saw me. I thought he was looking right back at me when he went back to his computer. Only the audio today's show. Oh, I got that email too when I was looking at just looking at my phone with notifications coming up with work emails. I did see that the audio is up. Yeah, the video always follows the audio. No, we're not reading the Sex Android magazine again. Bumaclot. I don't know. I was seeing some shit today from Dan, Nice Podcast Stupid. Posted some stuff and I was like, wait, what the fuck is going on here? Dude says they're saying that he's an ISO. I did see some shit about that. Oh, I unsubbed from all the Reddits, so I was not there looking at shit. I'm still unsubbed from a lot of this stuff because, well, I unsubbed a lot of Dabbleverse shit, but there's still some things I do follow, so I do catch some glimpses. Search for blue blood traces. I'm trying to. Well, I did see Dan's post on... Well, I still follow him on X. You know, we still follow each other, so that popped up. And when I was kind of looking, it's like he had a video taken down, and he had a so he had a video linked to Rumble. It's like, wait a minute. If that's true, he's really having videos taken down. Wasn't he opposed to that shit? So I listened to Dan's 15-minute video on Rumble, and he was really going off. And it's like, okay. Yeah, it sounds like he has a lot of stuff to expose. And they're fucking blocking my way. It has to be this window, right? How do I figure this out? Sorry, I'm talking about... maybe if I was live on Rumble right now, I'd be more explicit. I've already go to the bathroom. It says, dudes, they're blocking my way over here. They're blocking my way. I can't get through, so I can't get back to the bathroom. So I'm limited now. Yeah, the detective mode. Am I not using detective mode properly, BJF? And I can't go outside. Find deviant. Mental X says, what's up, my fellow Newports? Ah, a viewer after my own heart. How you doing, Bumaclop? Alright, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Oh, wait. It's right here on the ground. Okay, so the trail starts here. Sorry, I guess I'm getting distracted with reading chats. So how do I get past here? How do I get past here then? Oh, Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid really uncovered something. This would be fucking amazing. I did look at a couple of things, but there was one comment was saying a lot of us might have owe Ray DeVito an apology. All right, how do I get past here? I need these guys to move out of the way. Oh, jeez. I really it slid over. I'll just turn over my camera a little bit. There's a handprint over there too. But how do I get these fucking guys to move? I don't know how to make the move, chat. I'm mashing all the buttons. No, I'll show you, dudes. Oh, I read Bumaclaw in my head, but I don't think Sheckler will keep making videos after being exposed. Oh, when I read that in my head, I thought you said that he will keep making videos after being exposed. But no, dudes, it keeps me, and the game is apparently bugged. All right, let's reload. Any unsaved progress will be lost. Fine. Frank says, MK, I really want to say thanks for all the entertainment this weekend. One episode a month of you calling Liam fat on a podcast together could cure my depression. Here, I gotta get this out of my bag. Worked to ask for my mining certificates, and I was like, yeah, I have them in my bag. And I didn't. They're on my fucking desk, so. And the lady was kind of disappointed in me, but not so disappointingly. She's like, bring it tomorrow. Got them in my bag. Where is this? Yeah, for the Friday blackout stream. Well, the stream of me playing the Quarry, me beating the game, the Quarry, is still up before I went on MLC. So,
did you know the motto of Detroit is, we hope for better things?
they hope, but they don't do. Shit. All right, I need more light. Should have been right in here. Ah, there it is. Got it. Pretty good. Menthol said, haha, fuck him. Very favor. What's all the evidence on Sheckler? I think Dan is going to show that on Friday. That's funny, Menthol X.
You look tired today.
When does that show
I
happen?
hope you're doing okay.
When does that show happen? Sheckler. Okay, I already addressed that. Okay, Curry Favors responding to what I just answered to. Ah, nice cold glass feels nice on my nose. Once a month episode. Once a month? Maybe once a month could happen, Frank. But um, we'll see. Again, my streams, I don't plan. I don't plan them. I just do them. And whatever guests we get is what we get. And I still feel bad about Pat Dixon. I did not mean to annoy him. I sent him a message. I don't think he responded to it, but
By the way, did you know that you can review your story progress in the story chart section? You can also see the choices made by other players there.
Can you get Pat again? I know I can. I just annoyed him. I just annoyed him. And I didn't mean to. I sent him a message. I don't know if it's clipped or not, but I gave my genuine apology to Pat Dixon. Deuce says you can't plan what you deliver. That's for sure, MK. Yeah, I know. All right.
Wait. Are you sure you should continue? Maybe we should leave things as they are.
Should I continue? What kind of question is this? Is she saying I should start the game all over again? No, Pat Dixon's always been good to me. Pat Dixon's always been good to me, and I feel bad. I really do feel bad. Who's creepier, Liam or Sheckler? Well, I don't know what Sheckler has done, but Liam laughing and giggling about sexy children on MLC. I'm surprised no Clippers have picked that up and ran with it, because I was fucking disgusted. I remember the look on my face, because I remember looking up at the screen and I saw my face of how disgusted I was about Liam laughing and giggling about sexy children. I remember distinctly, I remember saying to him, there are no sexy children. And what's it with fatties and kids? BJF says Liam is a dirty man. Deuce Cheater says it's clipped. Oh, was it clipped? Well, if it's clipped, it apparently never took off, because I didn't leave on the Dabbleverse. Like, leave meaning like before I started unfollowing everything. Well, not everything. A lot of things. Deuce says Liam was clipped. You know what? I kind of want to see that clip now. If anybody wants to send it to me on Discord or X or whatever, I want to review that, because I still have my memory of it. I want to. As much as I hate seeing my face, I kind of want to see how that disgusted look in my face. Frank, no, I didn't say all of it, but I did say some of it. Bumaclaw says, I dislike Liam instantly. Deuce is going to look for it. Thank you, Deuce.
As you wish.
Yeah, why wouldn't I continue? Find deviant. Okay. Let's rush over there before they block the door. All right, we got through before they blocked the door. Okay, there's a bit of blood. Oh, he was clipped saying it, but you don't see my reaction. All right, fine. I'll look at that. Holy shit! I'm surprised that was clipped. Ah, awesome. And didn't I see a handprint here? Can we examine this? No, we cannot. See, I was looking at this hatch earlier, too. Find something to climb. All right, chat. I do want to get. I want to at least finish this chapter or this segment before we start watching things, because this is a gaming stream. I did not see that clip of Pat. I did not see that clip of Pat saying that. Find something to climb. Oxmid livestream. Oh, Oxmid livestream is here on YouTube this time. Bring back sexy, MKE. Are you talking about my nose? And how you doing, Oxmid livestream? We're just kind of talking about some of the shit while I'm trying to solve. Find something to climb. Oh god, yeah, Oxmid. I still don't even remember much of. Well, I don't remember much of that night on MLC.
Hey, what are you doing with that chair?
I'm going to check something.
Gonna check something.
Yeah, Oxmid. Most of MLC, I really don't remember. Again, my stream playing the Quarry. When I beat the Quarry again, my utter disaster of a fucking ending. If you watch that stream, and you can see that when I ended my stream of the Quarry, That is when I was ready to call it the night, and I was not expected to go on MLC. Oxma says, I believe that. Yeah, I know. And I'm still in pain because of it. I didn't realize I had a little scab right here on my chin. I remember the bottom of my chin hurting, but now here. And also today, because my chin doesn't hurt, guess where I feel pain at? I forgot to bring this up, chat. Where do I feel pain at? Oh, geez, we're only an hour and a half in. Ugh. Hold on a second. All right. Fuck. Okay. Oh, there's no music playing? Harry Beast. Oh gosh, chat's been quiet while I was gone. Um, Hot Dog KB, what's your favorite character in this game? I think it's Kara. Uh, it might not be Kara because I was really invested in the Kara story where she was trying to help that little girl, and I really fucked up that story, and I really wanted to see that one succeed. So I'm really looking forward to the Kara or Kara. I'm sorry, Kara. Dudes, do you ever find the blood drenched shirt you're wearing? It might have been this one. It might have been this one that I bled all over. Frank says, MK, do you do a lot of laundry? Yes. Refresh your chat. Wait, chat's still coming in. I am a hairy beast. I am Scandinavian. Oh, yes. Sorry, I was still reading through chat. I was just looking. Yeah, so I noticed this morning my chin wasn't sore anymore, but this tooth is sore. This tooth is sore now. So it's like, oh shit. Because I got this over here. I got all this. I still have a scab here. It hurt under here, but my tooth was never sore until my chin stopped being sore. Methol says, dang, okay. Yeah, I wish I remembered what happened. No, I'm not going to watch any clips or what I said. I know everybody said I bumped into the mirror, but I looked at all my mirrors. It's like, honestly, in my mind, the only thing that makes sense is I went outside. Uh, I went outside to take a piss, and I tripped and fell into the rocks or something. Dude says, "Did your dad hear anything? Whatever happened?" I don't think he was staying with me that night. Wait, he was over. Wait, no, 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 he was over. No, I don't drink Wild Turkey 101. Regular Wild Turkey. I don't drink 101. Was it? No, dudes, I don't remember any of that shit. No, I have a patio that's fairly privated. Actually, pretty well privated. That's the only thing that makes sense. I don't know how I could scrape my face up by falling on my floors or the carpets. No, my wild turkey I drink is 81 proof. But yeah, my tooth is sore. We're a few we're a few days in, and honestly, with some of the stuff I was told, oh no, I'm never doing Bacardi 151. Never. This is not a punch. This shit, I mean, I do have scrapes on my nose. This is not a punch. Wait. My dad, wait. My dad literally asked me, what happened to you? This was the next day. What was it? That was Friday. That was Saturday. No, he asked me when he came over. It's like, what happened to you? And I just said, I went outside to take a piss and I tripped and fell. Was he sleeping over Friday night? He probably was. I mean, he has a key to the place. But okay, so I guess that me. Yeah, that's right. That was Saturday. No. Yeah, it was Saturday. When he asked what happened to me, and I said I just tripped and fell out when I went to take a piss outside. And he was just like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, I know it was Friday night when it happened. Look, chat, you guys are asking me to answer questions to shit that I don't even remember. I guess we're trying to piece together the puzzle. But well, dude says so. He had to been sleeping over then. No, he might have left. He might have left because wait, that's right. He came back the next day on Saturday. He came back the next day on Saturday after he went to go visit his granddaughters. Metropolitan interrogation. I know. Well, it I don't know. I guess it's just kind of funny trying to piece together a story that I don't remember. You guys saw me on MLC. I what I remember on MLC is I was taken off screen a few times, all that shit, and and yeah, I guess the rest is history. I'm not going to Patreon. I'm not going to look at clips. I'm not going to see this shit. So, yeah. No, he could have left. He doesn't stay the night here every single night. He'll just come over just because he just wants to be close by. He knows I'm streaming his shit. What are you going to do? But anyways, yeah, I know. I was told I came back shirtless. I think I wiped up the blood with my face because when I woke up the next morning, there was a bunch of stuff crammed in my washing machine, and I washed it. Oh boy. Oxbit says, I'll say the best was right before you came back shirtless. KB goes, what the fuck? You weren't even on screen yet. Oh, so was I backstage? So I was backstage? No, dudes, I haven't found any blood. Unless it's in the carpet somewhere that I haven't noticed. But here I'm not on carpet. The carpet is in the bedrooms. This is a 2-bedroom place. Well, chat, let's get back into the game. Let's solve this mystery instead of mine. Get a GoPro so you can have footage. Dude says it's funny, you have to admit. Just glad you're okay. No, it is funny, and apparently a lot of people have enjoyed it. I wish I could remember what it is they enjoyed, but again, for the most part, I don't like to watch myself. I guess well, who was it that said? I think it was last night or the night before. MKE took one for the team and all that shit. I was seeing there's tweets from Doom and Lady KB. Tweets from Doom and Lady KB. It's like I'm #1 content creator. It's like, oh come on, I'm not. It's just a weird thing that happened. I just tripped and I hit something. Everybody says I said I hit a mirror, but I'm looking at my mirrors and it's fine. Was I trying? What was this a drunken attempt at comedy on my end? I mean, was this a drunken attempt at comedy for me? It's like I biffed it. I scraped my face up. I hurt my chin, and now that I know my tooth is hurting, and I drunk me who just biffed it, who probably took off my shirt, which probably had blood all over it. I took it off and wiped my face with it and threw it in the washer, and somehow just came back on stream and just tried to do something. Was this my drunken attempt at comedy? I don't know. I don't know, Chet. I just don't remember. Everyone is saying you hit a mirror. That's what you said. Yes, I was told that. Menthol says, I think KB made a lot of money in those streams. Well, it doesn't look like I'll see a penny of it because if this tooth falls out, I'm going to the fucking dentist and having it put back in. Or maybe I gotta have a false tooth put in there, a porcelain tooth. And I could sell it. Yeah, maybe I could sell it. Bid it. It'll probably go for fucking $15. Nobody gonna fucking who came up with the name? Who came up with the name Tattleverse? I think it was Carl. D-Cheater says sell. Curry Favor says put it back in. I think I'd rather keep my tooth. Nobody's gonna fucking pay for my tooth. The the Mr. Kill store. Oh gosh. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe when the pain goes away in my nose, we'll see whatever other pain goes away. Because yeah, my chin's feeling good. Still have a scab here. Now the tooth is hurting. Maybe Borgo or Gustav will buy it. I'll put a high price on that. Deuce Cheater, Mr. Kill, you need to get merch for real, t-shirts, etc. I do technically have a store. I haven't published it. I made the store a long time ago. But I haven't published it yet. And I'm still fucking around with it. I should probably get somebody to help me out with it. Some of the things I was working on was Roscoe the dog, doggy pillows. I know I don't show Roscoe here. Dude Shooter says, what the fuck are you waiting to publish it? I'm waiting. I need to get more things in order. All right, we're about ready to climb up a chair. Where are we at? Almost 2 hours, and 3 has got to be the limit. Here, see, this is what I try to do Friday night. I hit the limit. I beat the quarry, and then I went on MLC, and everything went downhill from there. That's why I have a this shit all over my face. Dude Shooter says, t-shirts ASAP. We need MKE merch. Some of these designs, for merch, I need to contact. I need to contact my the guy who designed some of this artwork for me, because some of the shit I had designed was before I ever knew the Dabbleverse. And I think the artist, should get a cut. So I got to message him. Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me pull this up right now. Oh, wow. We haven't talked in a while. Menthol says, you need to go on some other streams. Maybe WATP. I've watched plenty of WATP knowing that I don't think I'll jive well. It's one thing listening to WATP, but as a guest, I don't think I'll be a good guest on WATP. But I will need payment. Send Sheckler the link. I'm doing a gaming stream. You're getting your butt kicked in Chivalry. Although KB wouldn't like that. If I get paid, KB will be fine. Oxman says, speaking of Carl, going to use your Tom Myers stuff. I understand Carl has already clipped me. Going on WATP will destroy KB. KB knows that Mrs. Kill and I met Carl. We went to his Detroit show. I'm writing my artist, who's I paid for him to do some work for me. All right. I just sent them the message. And I do want to have them do some more artwork for me. If you want me to bring it up again, donate. If you paid him, he ain't going to do any royalties. Don't be foolish. I'm going to ask him. I don't care if I give him, like, say, 10 or 20%. Or, I don't know. I'm going to ask him because I don't want any trouble because I like this guy. But yeah, I do technically have a store. I just haven't published it. All right, chap. Time's running out. Now we got just a little over an hour. I want to complete this. Do Shooter says you're too kind. Well, he's been good to me too. I mean, fuck. I'll pull it up. Pull it up. Wait, I think. Well, you guys might have seen the video on my YouTube. View your channel. Let's full screen that. Can I zoom in on this? Oh, I guess I can zoom in on that too. All right. Well, that's plenty well zoomed in. So it's like this. He did this for me, and the picture you see on my Twitter X, the main profile picture for my Twitter X, he did that for me too, and yeah, I like what he does. It's like I know I've been using AI to make images for me for last minute shit, but well, yeah, I found out about him because through a fan of the Dick Show and all that shit. So I mean, well, let me go back over here. I mean, he even took my personality. Oh, he was even taking the clothing I was wearing for that fucking video. Here, let me pull that up real quick.
And that is what gets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely did not line myself up correctly. See, this is what I want to do for my backgrounds again. I got TVs, I got video games, I got a sign that I made with a plasma torch and all that stuff. A portal cube.
It's to him with a pack.
How do I turn up the audio?
Hiking through the woods to a lookout tower. And that's where the story really begins. Upon arrival at your lookout tower, it's late in the evening. Climb up the stairs, open the door, turn on the generator, you made it. And the first thing that happens, a call comes in on the radio.
Let me back this up. But yeah, this is one of my videos on YouTube, chat. Oh, I was drinking, what was that, Triple R Russian Rye? I think it was called Triple R Russian Rye. Oh, and I was wearing one of my father's watches.
So some time ago, beat a game called Firewatch. This game caught my attention when I happened to stumble across a trailer to that game.
Oh, my neck was bigger.
People communicating over a radio and showing different scenes. You tell that there's some sort of relationship building and that some weird things start happening. Immediately, I just knew it was something I had to play. I just have to play it. So I did. Played it over the course of a couple of nights. Lights off, everything. And I really had no idea where the game was going. And I was in total suspense the entire time because I did not look into really what the game was about.
Oh, okay. Hot Dog AB asked me a great question. The shirt and tie combo. How many years ago that video? I think it was 2021. This video. I think it was late 2021. But Hot Dog KB says have to ask about the shirt and tie combo. This is like a dress shirt with camouflage, and I got a tie for it. I got this shirt and tie for the I got it at Bass Pro Shop. I got it at Bass Pro Shop, and I got it because a dear friend of mine had a heart attack and died. He was a few years older than me, but I also got it for I used to be a regular hunter. predator calling. His name was Barry. He was like my hunting mentor. And we are going to a hunting site in Dateland. I got there before he did. Dateland, Arizona, and I got there before he did. And I remember I was trying to cook a steak over the campfire with one of those grilled whatever things, and yeah, he's like twice my age, and he took me under his wing. He helped me become a first place champion on one of these tournaments. He did that for me. He did that for me, make me a first place champion, and I remember the next day, it's like he never showed up. So I ended up hunting with someone else. And then when I found out that he died, and he rolled off the road, and yeah, he died. And yeah, and the following times to come, I wish I still kept in touch with him, but his widowed wife meeting for, what was it, Christmas time, and that was a fucking rough time. And his parents were there too. I was there with his parents. I was there with his wife. I remember the last time we talked, he was soaking in his hot tub. He did very well for himself. And he was more liberal than I was. Deuce Cheater says driving to meet you. Wow. No, he was well, not only to meet me, but he was driving to meet up with the camp because we had hunting clubs. And that next day, I hunted with someone I didn't know. We didn't do too well. But when we got back to the camp and we found out what happened, we were all broken up. Even one of his best friends, who has passed away a little bit ago from cancer, and some other guys, I haven't kept up with them. But I thought this was the perfect attire to wear for this video fire watch, because this is what I wore to Barry's funeral. Oh, Devin's here from Twitch. How you doing, Devin? Two-Shooter says he meant something to you. I could tell. I know I unpacked it. I'm not gonna grab it, but they didn't want people wearing like dark clothes. It might have came from his wife. They didn't want people wearing like dark clothes and being all morbid and dark for his funeral. I mean, the guy who was like a big brother to me, unfortunately passed away at, what, 29? 29. Who got me into the predator calling hunting. He dressed in his camos. Other people dressed in the camos. But this is how much I wanted to be a shirt and tie person even back then. Way back then. And I found a camo tie, and I found a dress shirt with camo on it. And so when I decided to do this video for Firewatch, because I haven't worn these clothes in years at this point. Gosh, I remember when Barry helped me win the trophy, the first place trophy for hunting. And I brought my father to it. And Barry, it's like we had our gathering, and I'm trying to introduce my father to Barry, and he was busy eating his plate of spaghetti. It was kind of awkward and all that shit. and But it's like I won. I won the first place hunting trophy prize, and it's all because of him. I don't have this hard drive plugged in. I would love to show you guys a picture of us. Or you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Maybe I'll plug in the hard drive right now. And I'll show a picture of like 20 years ago, less than 20 years ago. Gosh, it's hard to believe he's been gone so long ago. Whenever I get my boxes unpacked, I'll find the teddy bears of that they handed out, because it's like Barry and Bear. They handed out teddy bears for everybody to have. And you know what? I feel very bad, and I feel very guilty that I have not kept in touch with his wife. At this point, his parents are probably gone. I guess I don't know, young man in my 20s. I feel like a stupid fucking student. A stupid fucking student. And I guess I blocked some of the shit out. I guess I just blocked some of the shit out. I don't know. But I don't know. You're in 20s, and now I'm about to enter my 40s. A lot of things happen. A lot of life experiences, and I guess I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm just a piece of shit who abandoned on some of the people who matter the most. I don't know. Dr. Chow says he sounds like a great guy. BJF says, do you still hunt? No, I haven't hunted in. Actually, I really haven't hunted since then. I really haven't hunted since then. Dr. Chow says he taught me about Firewatch. It's a great game. But let me pull this up. Thank you, Dr. Chow. I don't know. If I were to talk to Barry today, I would say, I'm sorry. I feel like um, I don't know. I guess I never honor your memory that much. But then again, wait. Somewhere behind me. Oh, wow. Gosh, my neck was really bigger then. No. Barry the Bear was somewhere around here. Barry the Bear was somewhere around here. I could see a GameCube. I see World of Warcraft stuff. I see little arcade games, all this shit. I should call his wife. I'm getting some more ice. You guys are going to watch a video of mine, even though this game is Detroit Become Human. But Dr. Chow, how you doing? Lady KB, how are you doing? Uh, what you been well? Paladin.
So some time ago, beat a game called Firewatch. This game caught my attention when I happened to stumble across a trailer to that game. Trailer started off with people communicating over a radio and showing different scenes. You could tell that there's some sort of relationship building and that some weird things start happening. Immediately, I just knew it was something I had to play. I just have to play it. So I did. Played it over the course of a couple of nights. Lights off, everything. And I really had no idea where the game was going, and I was in total suspense the entire time because I did not look into really what the game was about. Just really went into it blind. The trailer did not give me much information, and when weird things started happening with playing the game, I didn't know what was going to come of any of it. So what am I talking about? Firewatch. The game starts off presenting you a scenario. 1975 Boulder, Colorado, and gives you a setting along the lines of a classic point and click adventure game. You click and it just tells you the story, where you're at, and you just visualize everything. And it gives you options. You're at a bar. You see a woman. You approach her. You ask her, what's your major? Or, hey, you're pretty. And you get responses based on those choices. And then you go on to build the backstory of this game you're about to enjoy. And then you're taken to the present day of what this backstory is building up to. And then you bounce back and forth because after you meet this woman, you find out you start dating. Present day, you're picking up a backpack, throwing it in a truck. So you're heading out into the wilderness. And you're basically finding out how you got to this point. And they've been dating for a while. You get key moments of the relationship, what they like to do. They got a dog. She's advancing her career at a university. But then things start happening in this backstory. You see this woman that he's with. Something's going on with this woman, Julia, if I didn't mention her name. Something starts happening with her mind. She starts losing it. And then they end up in all these weird scenarios, which is ultimately leading to her needing constant care. And the story just gets sadder from there. Eventually, she's having to be taken care of by someone else. Henry, who you're playing, he needs to get away, and he sees a job in the paper, basically working for the Forestry Service. And that is what gets to him with a pack, driving off in his truck, hiking through the woods to a lookout tower. And that's where the story really begins. Upon arrival at your lookout tower, it's late in the evening. Climb up the stairs, open the door, turn on the generator, you made it. And the first thing that happens, a call comes in on the radio. Who is it from? A woman named Delilah, who apparently is my superior. And what's the first thing she does? Is annoy you. She wants to talk, ask questions. Meanwhile, Henry, he's been on a 2-day hike and he's exhausted. After a brief chat with Delilah, gets her off the radio, and finally, we get to day one. Apparently, he slept in really late that day. No problem there. Apparently everybody's knocked out for a number of hours after that kind of hike. They're talking, getting to know each other over radio, getting a lay of the land. Basically, what is required, Delilah's talking over the radio, and we can see her lookout tower a long distance away, but she starts seeing fireworks going off near my tower. And there's my objective. First day, first job, stop people from shooting off these fireworks.
All right.
It's a long summer. You can explore later.
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
I don't think I've been tasting fucking vanilla and cinnamon. I'm tasting a fucking rye whiskey I like. I get to the lake, tried to tell the girls to stop shooting the fireworks. They basically say no, and that I have a little dick. So I take their radio.
You asshole!
Light another firework and it won't be your stereo I wreck.
After that incident, I head back to my tower, and all of a sudden, when I look up,
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps?
wondering where that guy went, I see outside my tower, on the ground, is my typewriter. Who did this?
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell
You should get inside.
Next day, I am ordered to investigate smoke off in the distance. Find a campsite that appears to belong to those girls from the lake. And it is destroyed. Just destroyed.
Their tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you. Not in the same way.
One day I go out fishing at the same lake where we found those girls, and on a rock there's a clipboard.
What the? It's... Holy shit.
What's going on? You didn't actually find a bear, did you?
Someone has written down what we said to each other, have been saying.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't talk to the other lookouts as much as I talk to you, not in the same way.
No way.
Not far away, there's something making a noise, which turns out to be a radio.
I found a walkie-talkie out here, too.
Okay.
It's going shithouse.
Well, get it if you haven't already, and then we'll figure out whose it is.
After it got knocked over the head, reported to Delilah, and she starts to worry, all this stuff, and then we got to find out what's going on. Who's listening to us? What is happening? Why is this happening? Why has this been happening for so long? And over the course of the game, there's different discoveries made. You find out more about people who's worked this job, things that were happening, people Delilah even knew. And
I know people are giving me shit in chat, but fuck it. It's my stream. I'll do what I want.
Things that just kind of happened that occurred to nobody. And so things got really strange and sad from there. But meanwhile, I'm trying to hold on to a relationship with this woman who we know that we're being stalked. In ways, it drives us closer. We can only trust each other, but in other ways, it seems to drive us
Oh, that's
apart.
right. I smoked
But
2
we
cigars
stick
for the
together
stream.
throughout the whole thing, even though it kind of wrecks us. But it's like still trying to hold on, do what it is we got to do to find out what's happening to us. Who's doing what to us. So with all that I talked about with the story so far, it's really what pulled me in. Developing a relationship, a connection with someone. And then these weird things start happening and we got to figure it out together. But things kind of cool off and we could just enjoy
I do want to play this game
physically
again.
being with each other. Because it seemed like there was quite a connection, a love connection being built. Roscoe, you interrupting the video? Here, let's see if we got a doggy.
This is a blooper.
As you say, it's just like, what is...
My editor put in a blooper here during my commentary. Let me back that up. But yeah, my editor put in a blooper for this in the middle of it.
Quite a connection, a love connection being built. Roscoe, you interrupting the video? Here, let's see if we got a doggy treat for you. I guess you could say it's just like, what is one of the best things about this game? It's kind of the way it puts you through tense situations, even relaxing situations. A lot of this game, things were actually pretty relaxed.
Thank you, Dr. Chow. He's approaching the end of his life.
Sometimes you're just going about your day, having conversations with Delilah, walking and talking. It's the way it makes you forget that you're playing a game and gets you invested in who it is you are, the choices you made, and who it is that you're interacting with and how you get interested in her. I enjoyed the pacing of this game because not everything was chaotic. Things were kind of relaxed. Things were kind of questionable. Things were just ordinary. But even then, I was still...
Yes, that's Roscoe. That's my dog.
Through this, even during the cozy moments, because I wasn't sure when things were going to turn around. Never seen anything that kept tension going like this compared to, I don't know, many titles I've played that was this enjoyable. But the social aspect of this game was phenomenal. The way it could touch your heart and different themes of trust and betrayal. What does that mean? I haven't really talked about betrayal. I guess that's for you to find out. And one for to determine if one was betrayed, because there are different theories out there. But trusting a total stranger that you never met, what is, I guess you could call a long distance relationship. She's within sight, but way far out of reach, which I guess is kind of one thing I never got. There was a clear connection that formed between us. It's so obvious that these two share a special connection, that both of them treasure each other, and throughout the game, you feel like this woman is the only person you know for sure and could trust. And if everything else goes to shit, you can at least count on each other. But it's like when all's said and done, having to figure out these mysteries, all these strange things that are going on. Some I really want to talk about so bad because people have conspiracy theories about this game because things really did happen, which kind of tensed the relationship. But the thing that kind of really tugged at me the most when certain things got out of hand and making discoveries and all that, and then eventually there's just another fire. And maybe I should have said this at the beginning, but I actually want people to play this game, experience for themselves the first time, and watch this
Yes, dudes.
and see if they felt the same
It's a
things I
mind fuck
did,
at the end.
or what their interpretations were. Day 79. The time has come to where we have to evacuate. The winds are strong, the fire's out of control. Choppers are inbound, and I'm told that the pickup is at Delilah's tower. After the events that took place in the game that I did not mention, you can play this game for yourself and find out. Upon arrival to her tower, she is not there.
This game is heavy.
Just gone.
You're not here.
You're not here, and she says no. And she's saying don't be mad. Chat, watch this video is up on my YouTube. Give it a like or whatever. But well, we're gonna continue the past 6 minutes.
This game isn't a game where everything's all wrapped up with a pretty bow by the end of the story. Either it turns out to be a great thing, though all the tense situations you go through, of course, you hope that things will at least get
I will play it
resolved,
again
things
someday,
will turn out
dudes.
okay, but it's not always what happens. Because threads of the story are left loose and it lingers with you on an emotional level. Because especially at the end of this story, where you think everything is going to turn out a certain way, it's like you're going to get the girl, someone you've been connecting with, someone you've been talking to in the entire game, about how much you wish you could be together, and boom, you get to where she's supposed to be, but she's not there. That shit sticks with you. And I think that's one thing that's kind of been getting me on this game throughout the adventures and all this other stuff I did not even bring up. Who would have thought that unsatisfying ending that takes you completely by surprise would leave such a lasting impact? It's been some years since I played Firewatch, and I still think about it from time to time. This is one of those games that I cannot stop thinking about. I was really engaged with this game. If I had some way to erase this part of my memory and just play it again for the very first time, because this game, in my opinion, doesn't have replay value. You can only truly experience this game once. With everything
do
ending
agree
the
with
way
that.
it did, we don't get to see her. She was evacuated from the fire before I got there. But we got
I gotta pause this here. I do agree that this game is a once in a lifetime experience. The second time, every single time I replay this game, the value is lower. I mean, I just wish I could play this game again for the first time. Dr. Chow says your passion for these games really comes through in your reviews. You got to do more of them. I know, but I do want to do replay value, and I mentioned Space Quest 4 and Space Quest 5 that I want to do with my father. Thank you, Dr. Chow. Hot Dog KB says I agree, Dr. Chow. I feel like Silent Hill 2 is a once in a lifetime. Yes, Silent Hill 2 is a once in a lifetime experience. And guess what? The Silent Hill 2 remake is a once in a lifetime experience. I got more to say on that, but let's go. We got a few more minutes to go.
to talk to her on the radio. She didn't wait for me.
Let me back this
It's
up.
possible to talk to her. She was evacuated from the fire before I got there. But we got to talk to her on the radio. She didn't wait for me. There's possible talks to the future where we will get to meet. Whether it be at a bar, some other place, some things as it needs to be done. Other excuses, mission briefings, all that stuff. Fires burning. which gives a glimmer of hope for the future. It's always annoyed me that she was just gone.
We
But in
do
a
have an
way, it
outro.
fucking kind of broke my heart. It feels so weird to say, but it bothered me, and I think that's why I enjoyed the writing of this game so much. I would love to relive this all again for the very first time. Firewatch has left a lasting impression on me, something that I keep wondering about from time to time. From the strange situations that they found themselves all the way to the pleasant times between them. So for it all to end the way it ended, I kind of expected it, but still disappointed at it. And expecting to be disappointed, it still fucking sucks. Because you have that hope that it will be different. It's hard to say what I'm feeling because of it. I've been thinking about it for a long time of why I cannot get this out of my mind. And after all this time, I still cannot settle on an answer. I know others have talked about it. Perhaps they have the answer to all of this.
Here we go with the outro.
So it made the relationship never go anywhere.
The dick
and
show.
It ended after because you never got to fuck her. That will stick with you fucking forever, man.
It's
even pretend women. That will stick with you fucking forever. If you one that you never got to fuck, and the second you fuck them, you're done forever.
How long
never
were they?
think about them again.
How long were they together? Like
5 months. It ended after 5 months.
Well, yeah, that's some pretty deep feelings for that length of time, and
no, it's
not like
that's normal. If you never got to fuck her, you never got to touch her, and you're with her for 5 months, and then she's gone, because it has nothing to do with her. It's just that you never got to do it.
I don't know, man. I guess I don't relate to that.
I 100% relate to this.
Yeah.
I was playing a fucking video game called Firewatch, and you talk to this bitch the whole game, like kind of flirting with her. You choose what to say or whatever, and then at the end of the game, 80s Girl and I were playing it. At the end of the game, you go to where her little fire station is, like you navigate your way there, and she's gone. And it still fucking annoys me that I didn't get to see what she looks like.
Oh.
Even in a make-believe woman.
Huh.
I crawled through her whole thing. Like I crawled through her fire tower and found her clothes to see her size. Like, well, okay, it's a medium shirt. That's a, you know.
Yeah. You're trying to You're picking up on the clues.
Yeah. However, since then I have not found anyone I've been into as I was her. That's totally irrelevant. It's totally irrelevant. It's just so you can get fucked. So I've been working.
He might have built up in his mind too all these things that she may or may not have been.
Yeah. So I've been working since then on improving my mental health. And in this last month, I've started improving my diet and going to the gym regularly.
Good for you.
But I can't get this chick out of my fucking brain. Maybe I'm just surrounded by some of the most uninteresting women I've ever been around. Who knows? No, it's that you didn't get to fuck her. The second you fucked her, she would have been like every single other woman on the fucking planet. And
well, has he gotten laid before?
I don't know. He's 20.
I think that's a question.
That's a good question.
Dr. Chow says, "Was this an email you sent to NKE?" No. I was already working on this video, Dr. Chow. I was already working on this video, and when I heard Dick Masterson talking about this, I was like, "Holy shit! I think I need this for an outro." And I messaged Dick Masterson, "Can I use this segment?" And he said yes. Because I was having a hard time of trying to figure out an outro to this video. And all of a sudden, the stars aligned. And Dick Masterson, I messaged Dick Masterson, and he said, yeah, use it. This is what, back in 2020, 2021? Oxford says Rip Swan. I know I need to. get back in the game. I mean, look, another half an hour, we're going to reach my limit here, chat. But I don't want to turn the rest of the stream into videos I made, whether it be Half-Life Alyx or Gemini Rue or reaction stuff I did years ago. Well, Dr. Chow, it's like the proper mood. I gotta be in the right mood to make some of this shit. I'm still looking at my fucking forehead and my nose. Disgusting. Would I like to do a video about Detroit Become Human or The Quarry? Yeah, I do. I just don't have a script in mind. And plus, I do need to get some of these better endings. Who was it? Was it Hot Dog KB or something? Oh no, it's Dude Cheater. He said play it again, MK. Yeah, I'll definitely play Firewatch again. When will that happen? I don't know. But it's like, look, I got plenty more games, and I still need to finish my replay of Beneath a Still Sky. Oxma says should make a vid for Shamu. You are right. I should have done that a long time ago. But there was certain directions I wanted to go for Shamu, and I'm not creative enough to figure it out as of right now. There was a thing I wanted to create called Love Through Shamu, but I think only you know that failed. Maybe it hasn't failed. I don't know. Let's go back to Detroit. Become Human. Let's at least finish this. Let's at least finish this, and we could talk about more about this shit. All right, so we're going up the chair. Oh shit. I'm seeing what you're saying, chat. Or Chow. All traces found. Something's buzzing on my phone. But yeah, we gotta finish this chapter here. All traces found. Attic open. Look for deviant. Open. A mannequin. Dr. Chow is like focusing on your passion. That costs money. I got the Venmo up on YouTube. Because, oh shit, something was moving. Dr. Chow, What you're seeing, I paid others to out of my pocket. Out of my pocket, I paid others to help me put this shit together. It all came out of my pocket. Hot Dog KB says, good night, MKE in chat. Good night, Hot Dog KB. And I hope to see you again tomorrow night. Oh shit. Deviant located. Oh, he's not a sex doll? He's a Newport doll.
Just defending myself. He was gonna kill me. I'm begging you. Don't tell him.
So he's a Newport nail doll. He's a Newport nail doll.
Oh, shit. Chris, Ben, get your asses in here now. Come on!
Jeez, BJF is coming in hard. Oh, did we just end this chapter? All right, let's continue. It looks like Oh, I think we should save this for tomorrow, Chad.
Todd.
Oh no, we should definitely save this for tomorrow. Okay, we solved this mystery. Yeah, chat. We're definitely saving this for tomorrow. Before androids have system failure, were forced to. Yeah, chat. Let me go to the bathroom, and we're gonna end stream. Yeah, we're definitely gonna end stream here. Be right back. Be right back. Right now.
Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Hold on just a little while longer. Everything will be alright. Everything will be alright. Did you know the motto of Detroit is, "We hope for better things"?
Ah, fucking shit, chat. I forgot something.
By the way, I'm an ST200 model. I mean, I thought you might be interested to know that.
I'll talk, KB. Have a good night. And Dr. Chow says, focus your passions. Well, I've been doing some of this shit for a while. I have other projects on the back burner, and I still want to do them. But there's another one, The Last of Us. I wrote out a script.
The most important thing is not to live, but to have a reason to live. That's a quote from Jean Genot, a French writer.
But excuse me. Oh yeah, I played The Last of Us. I've written out a script for The Last of Us 1 and 2. I still have the script. My editor still has the script too.
Are you familiar with Schrodinger's cat? Until
Oh,
you
wow.
decide what happens, everything is happening at once.
I know I got
Like
more
in Detroit.
subs on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, but they're still going up. Ah, fuck it. I'll play the. Oh, you know what? I'll play the Half-Life Alex one because that is one of my most proudest videos.
As well as 4K TVs. Got it done just in time. And when I first started messing around with
Oh, yeah. Half-Life Alex. And this is a game I recorded in VR. Ah, fuck it. I don't think I have my Last of Us 2 copy here right now. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I guess we'll do part 3 tomorrow. Ah, fuck it. Chat. Let's watch my Half-Life Alex video. And I'm ready to go to bed. I really am.
started messing around with VR, I jumped right into it. First thing I did.
Oops, let's back this up.
Recently, just played, beat Half-Life Alyx. I got a new computer built in time for this game. Even got the Valve Index just so I could play this game. With a lot of money to
I
dump
miss
into
this
the setup
office.
just so I could be able to play this, but since the new computer is basically done and running, with the exception of a few more fans up the cooling system, as well as some other knickknacks such as a sound system, as well as 4K TVs, got it done just in time. And when I
I
first
have a
started messing
4K
around in
TV
VR,
now.
I jumped right into it. First thing I did was launch this Spider-Man game, and it started me on top of a building. I held out the controllers in my hands, shot a web out,
All
out,
this
swung
footage
my
is
arms,
recorded
and
by
a
me.
slingshot me right off the building. Down I went. I could feel my feet on the floor, but it feels like I'm falling. I just start shooting
This video.
building to building, building to building, trying to get.
Dr. Cha asked a good question. How long ago? I think this was 4 years ago. I think this video is 4 years ago.
Get rid of that falling feeling. But now I just have a dizzy feeling. And I'm flying by everything until finally I just hit a building. After that, I took off the headset and almost felt like I wanted to throw up. Over the next couple of days or so, I've been trying out other VR games to get myself accommodated to it. Not realizing that I was doing everything wrong. Not even really reading up on VR and what I have to look out for. Just dove right into it. Half-Life Alyx came out, got in there, and opened up to this amazing.
All footage you see of this game is recorded by me. BGF says pizza time music. Yes.
World. It tells us it's 5 years before the death of Eli Vance in Half-Life 2 Episode 2. We're brought up with Alyx. We see from our apartment the Citadel under construction, and looking around, seeing all these little things to interact with, even taking a marker and writing on the window. Just little knickknacks here and there, and our story begins to quite the adventure. Eli being taken away to Nova Prospect, I think it was, and Alyx is going to go save him. Alright, this all sounds kind of familiar. This happened before, where Eli was taken to the top of the Citadel in front of Breen. Gordon was captured, as well as Alyx. I wonder how many times Eli's gotten captured that we don't even know about. After see all this crazy stuff, new head crabs and knew this and that. It's like we gotta go to a vault, and this vault contains a deadly weapon. A deadly weapon is suspected
Actually,
to be
this video
Gordon
might have been.
Freeman. Well, who's that? Everybody seems.
This video might have been 5 years ago, actually, because you saw the Firewatch video, which I think was about 4 years ago, maybe 3. But I definitely did this video before Firewatch. Let's get to
that. It's like we gotta go to a vault, and this vault contains a deadly weapon. The deadly weapon is suspected to be Gordon Freeman. Well, who's that? Everybody seems to know who Gordon Freeman is. Alyx doesn't know. It's 5 years before she even met Gordon Freeman. Now she's here in the history. The only one to survive the incident at Black Mesa, and he did it with a crowbar. Now, this is what I really want to get into. The way the game ended. Because we get there after a bunch of shenanigans, fighting our way around. You then make your way into the vault and cross the walkway into the center of the room. As we're approaching, I'm seeing this figure in there, and immediately I know this is not Gordon Freeman.
For those of you who haven't played this game in VR, wait, this footage you're seeing here, I've recorded in VR, but this looks way differently in VR. Jeez Louise, we're 93 minutes, but this looks way differently. In virtual reality. Let's go.
This is the G-Man, as we know him to be. And we open up his cell, and he turns around and greets Alyx. They go through a line of dialogue. Alyx asks, Gordon Freeman, question mark? To which he responds like, Gordon Freeman? And G-Man describes a little what he does for his employers. So who are these employers of his? The American government? The Russians? The Freemasons? Bilderberg? Some sort of ultimate gathering of intelligent creatures from faraway worlds? I don't know. He is the one we would see all throughout the entire series at random points. Through the first Half-Life, the other ones just walk through doorways out of thin air. Seems to manipulate things. As he explains to Alex, he gives things a little nudge, to which he asks, what would you like nudged? She would like the Combine to leave Earth, but the G-Man says that would take an extra bit of nudging. However, he shows her something that she would want nudged.
Dad? What? Is that me?
Her holding her dead father, like she did, crying at the end of Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Alex is confused, what's going on, and she's given the chance to save her father that he already pointed out in the future. When she does that, she's gone. Her status is hired, awaiting assignment. Like Gordon Freeman in the end of Half-Life. Like Shepard in the end of Half-Life Opposing Force. We currently have never heard from again. Barney Calhoun, he, to my recollection, has never encountered the G-Man in Half-Life Blue Shift. We already know in Half-Life 2 Episode 2 that Eli knows who this man is.
Hey, Gordon!
Prepare for unforeseen consequences, which was a message he said to her in that very game. She was hanging on for dear life, and the Vortigons were keeping her stable. He told her,
when you see your father, relay these words. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
She relayed that message and later he died. Well, now that Alex is saved, her father, in the future, she's gone. Eli is now alive, and he's...
I gotta pause this. I mean, I miss this office setup. I miss this office setup so much. I need to recreate it right now. I gotta totally recreate this office setup with old computers and stuff. You got an Apple eMac over there, and Dew Shooter said, wait, not sure, what's this? I'm forcing my own content down your throat. So you gotta watch my YouTube videos. Dew Shooter says, how many years ago did you make this? You're a lot younger. Yeah, I am a lot younger. I got so much beard on my face, and now my beard is so fucking gray. So fucking gray.
Angry, he says it's like Alex is gone.
She's gone, Gordon. She's gone. Son of a bitch, it has unforeseen consequences.
And I believe if you were to see off to the left-hand
4 years
side,
ago,
that was him walking
5.
away into the air. Just gone. Gordon, you're now in control of Gordon, which they hand you a crowbar and you take it. So what does this mean? How does this affect all that what we played through? 5 years before Eli died. And now Eli is alive. Bam, future. What does this do to the timeline? I thought maybe you would...
Oh yeah, these videos are made pre Mrs. Kill time. Yes, Dew Shooter. I made these videos before her. And this tie that I'm wearing, I know it's all pixelated, it looks like shit, but this tie that I'm wearing is a portal companion cube tie.
Be able to play Half-Life, Half-Life Opposing Force, Blue Shift, Half-Life Alyx, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, and I don't know, squeeze some Portal games in there too if you want. Obviously Portal 2 would be at the tail end of that. I feel like something in time is going to screw up all the events that happen in the Half-Life 2 games. Alyx is just gone? Or was she just gone, taken away into the future? How Alyx, present day Alyx, should still be back at her present time, and now it's future Alyx, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 Alyx, is the one that's taken away. Because Alyx still has to go through the events of those Half-Life 2 games. Something's really been rubbing me in the wrong way. And it's like, what am I, a time-traveling expert? What I know how things work is from Back to the Future and Terminator. Just seems like something is really off. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. We understand, at the end of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, leading into what I would have hoped would have been Half-Life 3, not just Half-Life 2 Episode 3, because they're supposed to go to the Antarctic to find a ship, the Borealis, something that belonged to Aperture, Aperture Science Laboratories, whatever, where Portal takes place.
Look, chat, these videos are still on my fucking channel, so watch them. And eventually, at some point, I want to do more video game videos where I pay. Pay editors to make videos for me, like I did years ago.
Place, which there should be an Easter egg in Portal 2. Go through a door, you see where the Borealis was docked. Well, we know it was in the Antarctic, and we know that Gordon and Alex are supposed to go there and destroy that ship. It has portal technology that the Combine should be interested in to maybe bring more of their kind to Earth, or for them to get out. I believe it was to bring their kind back to Earth. Something's... I must not be remembering something correctly, but I'll play it again. Play through them all of them again, and we'll figure it out. I'm sure others have the answers. I could easily look it up, but that's going to take away from the fun and the experience. So what's going to happen now that Alex is gone? It's now Gordon and Eli. Eli's pissed. And he swears he's going to kill that man. He's going to kill him. G-Man talked about her. That's when she was just a mere child.
When I plucked her from Black Mesa, I acted in the face of objections that she was a mere child and of no practical use to anyone. I have learned to ignore such naysayers when quelling them was out of the question.
Playing her off, I guess, to his employers. Like, I guess he saw something involving her with the future, I'm guessing. It was really weird. But he found her to be an exceptional hire, I guess capable of things that Gordon Freeman was incapable of doing. Well, what's that? Gordon Freeman's done quite a lot. Certainly more than Alex has ever done that I am aware of. Going back to Eli wanting to kill the G-Man. We know the G-Man is capable of being captured. We released him from his cell, thinking he was Gordon Freeman, the ultimate weapon. It turned out it's the G-Man who's the ultimate weapon. He was the ultimate weapon that the Combine is captured. But in the beginning of Half-Life 2 Episode 1, we see the Vortigaunt has captured the G-Man. So he's not immune from consequences. But what are these unforeseen consequences that he warns of? Alex has been taken away, and now I guess we just have to wait. As much as the timeline got screwed up in my head about how things would work, I'm just gonna surrender my brain, because I don't want to be one of those know-it-all people. Actually, this and that. That actually would have happened in real life. It would happen this way. It's like this is a fictional story. It's a science fiction, and I'm just going to roll with the flow because I am enjoying this. I am absolutely enjoying this. Rumors are that next Half-Life game will not be VR exclusive. I hope it will be. It better be VR. I dumped a lot of money into this just to get this stuff last minute. It was worth it. It was certainly worth it. Took a little getting used to. Speaking of, I had to look up a list of things you should do. One, be well hydrated, eat food, and do little things in this and that. Play sitting down as much as you can. Stand up and just get a feel for it. But one particular person said, if you take anything away from what I have to say of how to get used to doing VR, it's have fans blowing at you. Have air blowing at you. So, and one up here, one over there, air blowing at you. I think it helped out a lot. I wanted to play the game with the settings of continuous motion. So instead of just skip forward, skip back, skip left, right, I wanted everything to be continuous. I wanted to get used to that. So all in all, I loved this game. Some of it was terrifying. Some of it was funny. You had this weird character, Jeff. Here he is. Jeff.
Muted. Okay. Sorry. I am muted. Thank you, not sure. Thank you, Jeez Cheater. Juna says, thank you for playing your former content. It's truly amazing. I know you had... Yeah, this is like 4 or 5 years ago. Not sure says you should make more video game content. I I have scripts. I have scripts. I have things I've written out. My editor has it. And one of the things my editor has is talking about The Last of Us. But the problem is, I guess I lost the footage, so I gotta do some of this shit. Yeah, no, tuna, and Dews and Dr. Chow. Yeah, I did this shit years ago before I ever found the Dabbleverse. Back this up. I'm gonna back this up a little bit, but look, this shit is still up on my YouTube. Sorry, I'm still choking. All right, here we go.
So all in all, I loved this game. Some of it was terrifying. Some
Here we
of it was
go.
funny. You had this weird character, Jeff.
There he is. Jeff, right? Watch this. See? He's totally predictable. But he will rip your arms off if he finds you.
Gosh, Jeff, I cannot. What a terrifying individual that was. You had Russell, who communicated with over radio throughout the game.
Russ, how's Dad doing? Does he seem okay?
Oh, he's fine, Alex. He's working away over there.
Good.
Alex, great. Okay, let's... Wait, my drone's okay, right?
Yeah, weapons and weapon upgrades.
Wes got it.
Again, this is all footage. Everything you're seeing right here, in-game footage, is everything I recorded in VR. I recorded all my gameplay footage. And of course, I did my own commentary. My editor helped me with that. And when he played back my things, I re-recorded things as appropriately needed. But yeah, everything video game wise you're seeing, and hell, we'll play fucking Gemini Rue. I recorded all the video. I recorded all the footage. I did not rip this shit off. Everything is what I recorded.
Oh, that really worked, didn't it?
Alright. I have a confession to make. Around in my hand. There was one particular event involving a head crab that freaked me out and got me jumping. I wanted to hit this freaking thing, and I like swung my arm, and all of a sudden the controller would whack onto something, and it turned out my chair wasn't moved far away from my bubble perimeter that I cannot step out of, or I'm going to start hitting things here and there. And I got a little tiny crack on this, and it just broke my heart. Thankfully, it's not really noticeable. I could probably repair this, and no one will be the wiser. You can't even really notice it unless I point it out for you.
I still have that controller.
It broke my heart. It's like, I just dumped a freaking grand into this, and I did that. $1 grand on this whole headset. But I'll get over it. Worst comes to worst, I break these things anymore. I pay $150 for 2 new controllers. And I guess that just means I have a extra one for when I break the other one. Or if I keep breaking the right-handed ones, I'm gonna have a ton of left-handed controllers. What else do I say other than I love this game? It was a fantastic experience. I remember way back when I played the Half-Life demo. It caught my eye because I would always play any game I could from Sierra online. And seeing that Sierra was involved with this game Half-Life, it's like a demo. I thought it was neat. I thought it was really neat. Then I finally get to play the game, and I played the whole thing from beginning to end, and then Opposing Force and Blue Shift. And years later, I get my first new computer built just in time for Half-Life 2. Collector's edition box, came with a shirt and all that. I still have that somewhere. I'll have to find that and show that next time. It's like, that computer was ready just in time for that. This computer's ready just in time for this. And rightfully so. Some of the greatest games ever. I love them. I'm glad to know that a lot of people love it as much as I do. So anyways, I guess we'll see in the next 13 years for the next Half-Life installment of what happens here. I'm greatly satisfied. I will sit down and play this again soon. Valve, it was a long wait, but it turned out to be pretty worth it, given the next level technology you decide to utilize for it. But I'm not wanting to wait that amount of time again. Before I said, I think Half-Life Alyx would be a pretty good game. Most certainly was.
Dad.
Well, let's
Prepare
go.
for unforeseen consequences.
Video by bits and kill everything.
What did you say?
Dad. Okay. It's okay. Just lean into me. Let's get you off your feet.
Thank you, baby. I'll be fine in a minute or two.
Okay. Do you need anything?
Actually, Alex, would you mind getting me a cup of tea? There's a hot plate in the old staff room.
All right. Well, let's do Gemini Roof. Fuck it. We already quit the game. Detroit Become Human. Yeah, we already quit that shit. Oh wow, I'm up another few subscribers. Thank you, chat. All right, let's watch my video on YouTube, Gemini Roo. And we definitely need to call it quits after this. Dark Phillip says, I destroyed base and he's never been able to rebuild. He bores me now. I'm not sure where you're getting at, Dark Phillip. Tuna. Start watching on this. Okay. Well, look, we're done with Detroit Become Human. And, of course, I got my bloody fucking nose and all that shit. But, holy shit. The game. Oh, shit. Here we go. We'll back this up a little.
Okay, here we go.
So my editor did a great job with this.
Initiating memory wipe in T.
Okay, here we go.
What are we supposed to do if he's conscious?
It doesn't matter. It'll only be a second.
2, 1.
Who's Tuna? Dark Phillips. Well, let's go. This is one of the last videos I made, and I finally released it. They're all up on my YouTube.
Is he okay?
Assuming you both did your jobs correctly for once.
He's fine.
Delta 6, you're in our hands now.
Oopsie. Gemini Rue. Here I am.
Gemini Rue, a point-to-click adventure game.
Pinstripe.
A game made by Joshua Nuremberger, published by Jedi Games, who has made games that I have played and enjoyed, such as The Shiva, Resonance, Techno Babylon, Primordia, who has also made other games that I'm really looking forward to playing, such as the Blackwell games, Unavowed, and more. Gemini Rue
Yes,
picks up
I
with you
do want to
playing
play these
Azrael
games
Odin.
again.
He's on a mission to find out what's happened to his brother. He's on a planet of Baracus. Azrael communicating back and forth with his pilot who's out in orbit and wanders the city that he's currently in.
Tino says, I saw this game. Oh, you watched this video already? But, well, we're playing it live on stream because I'm ready to go to bed, so we're doing all this shit. Dude, Cheater says, sure. What do you mean by sure? Okay, now, when was the last time you played a Mortal Kombat game? It's been a long time ago since I played a Mortal Kombat game. I still need to do Mortal Kombat 1. Dark Phillip, I still need to do Mortal Kombat 1. Tino says, no, I didn't see your review. I saw this pop up when you're doing a stream. Well, I know I got more videos that I did, but let's
before
continue.
Firewatch. Shoot, I don't know. But I applaud what you did, and I think everybody should play this.
I gotta back this up. My video editor, editor, he pulls up all this weird shit. Here, let's see.
Cheers
this
to
together.
you did a great job. You did an absolute great job. And I applaud this master. Cheers to you.
Oh, let me back this up some more. Wait, what the fuck?
Combat system. First, start fresh with this.
Published
by
Okay,
Jedi
here we go.
Games, who has made games.
We backed this up. Okay, we backed it up even more. Tino says Gemini Rue popped up, and everyone else heard to watch something else. Well, possibly, but I do need to go to sleep.
That I have played and enjoyed, such as The Shiva, Resonance, Techno Babylon, Primordia, who has also made other games that I'm really looking forward to playing, such as the Blackwell games, Unavowed, and more. Gemini Rue picks up with you.
I did play Gemini Rue and the Unavowed games. I did, and I want to play those again too, chat.
Playing Azrael Odin. He's on a mission to find out what's happened to his brother. He's on a planet of Baracus. Azrael communicating back and forth with his pilot who's out in orbit and wanders the city that he's currently in to ask some questions, get a feel for the lay of the land, and find out what's happened to his brother. His brother, we find out, is Delta 6, who we saw in the
we're playing
video
again.
of the game, who
A
we
lot of
later
these
know
games.
as a
We're
nickname,
playing
Charlie,
some of them
given
right
to him
now.
by the people that he's close to, or at least that he thinks he's close to. What do we mean by that? What we saw was Delta 6 got his memory erased.
How long ago
and he's
was
being
this
trained,
video? I don't
rehabilitated for the
Could've been
purposes
4
of
years
going
ago.
out and being able to live amongst the people. Programming your head, getting you wired right, the way they deem fit. It's unclear if Azrael knows that his brother, Delta 6, or slash Charlie,
Tunold says, Dabbleverse, people have no idea about your background. It's nice to find out about that. Yeah, well, I've been doing video game shit for years. Before I ever found the fucking Dabbleverse. Dude Cheater says, so you can trash him more? Wait, what am I missing here, Dude Cheater? Well, let's continue.
which Charlie's probably not even really his real name, is in this facility, or even having this stuff happen to him.
I'm still
He finds
drunk and
himself in
stuttering
game
on this
too.
fucking
He's
show.
created by an overseer.
Go ahead, pick up your new toy.
Wants to see if this shell is functional, enabled to perform tasks, and seems really displeased at the idea that whatever progress this overseer has made on Delta 6 is all lost. And he's going to have to start fresh with this shell of somebody. The first actions the Overseer takes when Delta 6 wakes up, it sticks him in a shooting range. And this leads to something I never experienced before in a point-and-click adventure game. A combat system.
Remember how this goes? Ah, good to see you remember the point of entry.
In this combat system, you gotta move around to the left and to the right, duck behind cover, and try to hold your gun steady and make a precise target, get a headshot, and knock the guy out right away instead of clipping him here or there or whatever. It's like you're trying to neutralize the target as fast as you can. But it does require patience because later on you're going to see 2 targets. After Delta 6 was done with his exercises, I believe he was issued a food ticket and was allowed to go down to the mess hall and get something to eat. His rehabilitation process has begun yet again for who knows how many times. I don't remember if they did state. But when he goes, there seems to be some interesting characters that know a lot about Delta 6, but Delta 6 knows nothing about them, but apparently has some history with different individuals who could either really care about him or care about who he was.
Hey, you. Come over here, under the camera. Do you know who I am?
No.
No.
Good. You have something on your sleeve that belongs to me.
What are you... Ow!
Good seeing you, Charlie.
Or they could be trying to rip him off and want to take advantage of him.
Or,
and after that exchange, he goes down an elevator and gets jumped by a couple of goons. Oh, shit.
Thanks for the ticket, buddy.
But after all the trouble he's gone through, he seems to come along someone who seems to be really nice. He's lost his food ticket. He got jumped and his food ticket is gone. But it's like, who's this enemy? Who's that woman? Who's these 2 thugs? Now, who's this woman? What's going on here? It's like, that is some of the fun mystery of this game. It's like, you start off with one guy. He's looking for his brother. Here's the brother. What is he going through? Who are these people? Does anybody truly care about him? Is his brother the only one who cares about him? And he's in this hellhole. Does he really have friends? Or does everybody have their own agenda? After all said and done, Delta 6 goes back to his room, looks around, and he sees that there is something under his bed.
I still wear that
and
tie.
it reads, Delta 6, don't trust anyone. The game tries to throw you little curveballs here of how am I going to interact? How am I going to move along with the story? I don't know if the choices I make in this game is going to affect the outcome. I don't. But they might. Before you know it, you're playing Azrael Odin again, the brother looking for his brother. As he works his way around the city, you got to go through, look at the environments around you, pick up little things here and there, push things around, and, of course, utilize the combat system.
I don't have that
We
shirt
get to see
anymore,
the
but I
combat
still have
system in
that
play.
tie.
And it's like, now we're doing this for real. But then he's got to get out of there. So what can I say about this game than I can about other point-and-click adventure games? Well, you analyze the environment around you. You talk to people. You try to pick up on clues. You look for things. You look for a little shiny pixel that could indicate something, or you look for a dark pixel that could indicate something. But the thing that has just kind of gripped me on this is the darkness and the story. And
I gotta play this game again.
How I'm feeling for some of these characters. Azrael just kind of seems down on his luck to me, but he's got someone in his life he really cares about, his brother. He's trying to get his brother back. His brother is in this fucking prison being trained
I still have that glass.
to do things, to act of how someone says they should have to act in society.
I washed
But
that
both of
glass
them,
out of my
Both Azrael and Delta 6 are meeting these characters.
dishwashing machine.
Azrael, I believe he meets a woman named, I think her name was Siri, meets up with a gang called the Buyokan, which causes some interesting scenarios throughout that game. Delta 6, he's got his own list of suckers.
The shirt I'm wearing, I got rid
a guy
of.
named Balder.
Oh, Balder. I
Who
forgot about
is trying
Balder.
to act like he's Charlie's best friend. Charlie, Delta 6, Charlie. After a series of puzzles, Balder tries to interfere with Charlie, tie him up, bound him, and Charlie, Delta 6, he's got to do some things and burns Balder's face half off, like he's Two-Face in The Dark Knight or something, if I remember right. So why am I talking about all this? This game was truly an adventure that I got sucked into. I mean, there's plenty of these games I've played that pulled me in, got me emotionally invested in the characters.
I missed my background.
Like, who's Charlie? Who's this Delta 6 Charlie? Who's Azrael Odin? Who are these surrounding people? Why is Charlie Delta 6 in this facility? Why does Azrael need to get his brother back like this? Does he not know that his brother is locked up probably for some crime or something? What's going on here? Who is this mysterious woman helping out Delta 6? Who is this guy helping out Azrael Odin? Who's this other guy helping out Delta 6? How does everything relate? How is everything gonna meet up when it gets to Azrael finding his brother on this place called Center 7, which apparently is what it's called due to the research of Azrael? Maybe I should leave it right there. I would love to talk more in depth about this game, but what I'm really trying to do is encourage all of you to play it. This is one of those games that pulled me in so much that I don't think I was pulled into a story like this since Firewatch. The story was dark. The story was gripping. I was interested in the characters and everybody around. I thought it was very well made. I enjoyed the puzzles. The puzzles were mildly easy or mildly difficult, but it was okay. It wasn't overly frustrating. It was pretty smooth. The story was rich. The characters were well developed, and I encourage all of you to play Gemini Rue and see how this turns out. For those of you who grew up with point-and-click adventure games like me, my whole birth into a Space Quest 4. One of these days I'll like to sit down and just talk about that. But if you grew up with the old Sierra Online games, LucasArts games, and playing these modern point-and-click adventures made by, well, for instance, the one who made this, Wayjet Eyes, and other ones doing this and that, for instance, like Telltale Games and stuff, they got their own style of it. I'm glad to see that this genre is still holding on and people still really care about it. That's one thing I did not mention, is like, this is a new game. It looks retro, but it's got modern sound, modern soundtrack, voices, all that, the whole 9 yards. I remember playing Space Quest 6 and King's Quest 5, and the games look like this.
Oh, wow.
And there's voices. It just kind of blew me away. And I loved that era. I love that era so much.
I agree.
And it's like these people are still doing it. And as I mentioned before, they got multiple games out. There's more that I haven't played yet. From what I understand, this is the very first game and only game that Josh Nuremberger has done. And I gotta say, cheers to you. You did a great job. You did an absolute great job. And I applaud this masterpiece that you put out.
I believe this is like 4 or 5 years ago.
This is one of the most satisfying games I have played probably since Firewatch. And then before Firewatch, shoot, I don't know. But I applaud what you did, and I think everybody should play this. That's my rambling of this game. It's a point-and-click adventure. It's a mystery. It's science fiction. It's got a combat system. You do a lot of other things that you would do in your own point-and-click adventure game. But it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. There's so much I would like to... So much more I would like to expand upon in this game. But what's the whole point of this? Is telling you, you gotta play this. It's one of the best games I've ever played. So cheers to you, Joshua Nuremberg.
Oh, boy.
And thank you, Wayjet Eyes Games, for putting this out. I absolutely loved it. And one of these days, I'm going to sit down and play this whole thing again. I want enough time to go on by where everything will be fresh again. To almost where I could play it again like the very first time. And that could never truly happen. But I could do my best. Play Gemini Rue.
Oh, shit. This is a bloopers. I don't remember the bloopers. Okay. All right. Casey Harm. Okay, yeah, Casey. We'll get back to this shit whenever we do. Whenever we do. I think it's time to go to bed and end the night. What are we at in time? We're well over the 3 hour mark. Tuna alt is. Oh, Tuna alt, did you enjoy that? Just look, the video is still available from years ago. I think all of you can watch it. Casey Hairline, yeah, I can review it. I am. Look, I definitely. Well, we're gonna play Detroit Become Human again. We're gonna play Detroit Become Human again. Tuna says I loved it. Well, I'm glad you loved my videos from years ago. Tuna says it's fun to watch you work. Yeah, my editor, I paid a guy to edit that. I paid someone to edit that. And yeah, I still have those videos up. Janelle says, remember the good times. It was good times. And we did good times. Yeah, this shit was definitely before the Devilverse. It was definitely before the Devilverse. All right, chat. I do need to go to bed now. Tuna, thank you. Dues, thank you. Who else is here? Mario Cash, you are one yourself, so. Well, hey, I'm just sharing clips and my own shit. Not sure says 1 hour later. Oh shit. Yes, I am definitely 1 hour later. Hey, well, whatever. BJF says, uh, get your sleep, MKE. Thanks for the stream. You're absolutely welcome. All right, look, let's end this right now. I yeah, tomorrow night is definitely going to be um, Detroit. Detroit Become Human, Part 3. Hey, look, I'm glad you enjoyed watching old content of me, but I do need to go to sleep. Tuna, it's good to see you again. Well, everybody. Have a good night. And we'll see you soon. Good night.